Ang pandaraya ay isang kahinaan. Kapuri-puri naman ang katapatan. Sa araw na ito ay ating matutunghayan ang Jose Tuason Jr. Memorial National High School Project Watch Virtual Kickoff. Hinihiling ang katahimikan ng bawat isa at damhin natin ang panalangin sa pamamagitan ng audio-visual presentation na susundan ng pambansang awit na ibibigay sa atin ni Ginoong Jotam Regodos at Binibining Lois Lynn Padlan.
Watch Prayer. Lord, give us the courage to do and practice the value of punctuality and honesty, and also be able to promote it to our loved ones to give dignity and honor. Also, Lord, help us to bind ourselves together to do the Project Watch for the benefit of the young in our society. And finally, help us, Lord, to be an agent of change so we can do wonders for our country and leave a lasting legacy. We ask this through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
يوم لا يخزي الله النبي والذين آمنوا معه نورهم يسعى بين أيديهم وبأيمانهم يقولون ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير.
Kayang magiliw, kaya sa silanganan, ayag ng puso, sa bibig mo'y buhay. Lupang mira, hindi ka nang mag-ibig, sa manlulupit, di ka pa sisig, sa dagat at tulog, sa simay at sa langit ng bago, may ilagang tila at awit sa paglayang naman, ang isip ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na naglilingit. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang mag-ibig, lupa ng araw ng buwan, kapit pagsinta, o ay langit sa piling mo. Aming gaya ng pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Sa panahon ng kagipitan, tanghaling na lang ang may katapatan. Sa ating lahat, isang mainit na pagbati sa tanghaling tapat. Sa pagpapatuloy ng ating programa, pakinggan natin ang pambungad na pananalita ng ating aktibong Secondary School Principal 2, Ginang Francisca R. Padlan. Susundan naman ito ng inspirasyonal na mensahe na ibibigay sa atin ni Dr. Josephine L. Fadul.
Being a good and effective teacher doesn't only mean having a good scholastic record, great teaching techniques, but also having a good work ethics. This I quote from Tonisito Omali, DepEd Assistant Secretary for Legal and Legislative Affairs, in his speech during the awarding ceremonies of Outstanding W.A.T.C.H schools. To our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Josephine L. Fadul, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Melanie P. Estacio, the two chiefs in the division, si ID Chief, Ma'am Christine C. Bagakay, SG Audit Chief, Josefina B. Palaka, all supervisors, fellow school heads and teachers, happy Watch Month. Advocating time consciousness and honesty is an example of having good work ethics, for it is a significant campaign for core development of individuals, especially for us teachers who are supposed to be the role models to the students, the parents, and the community. If everyone is punctual and honest, there will be a concomitant valuing for self-respect and for respecting others' time. Teachers should teach students the value of punctuality by arriving in class on time. Being late is disrespectful of other people's time, as well as insulting and infuriating. Punctuality is a good sign that the person who observes it has self-discipline and respect for other people. Honesty goes with it. When you are on time, you don't have to think of reasons like the traffic, distance to justify your being late, even when you actually woke up and left home late. That is why in the workplace, we are all expected to observe WAT.C.H. Let us replace the Filipino time with WAT.C.H. to erase its negative image and make ourselves more productive and useful to our society. Happy WAT.C.H. month to all of us.
With due respect to everyone who are in attendance in our virtual celebration of our We Advocate Time, Consciousness, and Honesty event, in honor of June month as the month for celebration of WAT.C.H. This is again in accordance with the mandate cascaded to us by the GCI of the Senate of the Philippines, mandating the academe, including DepEd, HUCs, and TESDA to be celebrating, conducting activities to celebrate We Advocate Time, Consciousness, and Honesty, or WAT.C.H. The goal of this is to push forward the recognition of punctuality and honesty as two core values in promoting national renewal and development. But as you can see, even without this mandate coming from the GCI of the Senate of the Philippines, needless to say, we in DepEd have already been doing this, the moment that we have been embarking instruction on to our students, particularly us as government employees, whenever fall short of the requirement of doing our functions, official functions, when it comes to observing punctuality and honesty, basically because again, as government workers who are mandated by the Civil Service Commission to do our work without counting the cost, particularly when it comes to punctuality. That's why we can say that we have been doing this the moment that we have been hired on the day one of our being teacher, or wala namang nagdiretso na school yun, nagsimula man tayo ng, as teachers, every one of us have been starting to work in DepEd. We have been monitored closely in terms of our attendance, in terms of our punctuality, by the use of the bandy clock, but now we are already having the biometrics. So again, the thing that we are saying, we are very proud as a government employee that we can be freely saying that when it comes to honesty and declaring our punctuality and reporting to work, this we can be proudly saying that we are one of those belonging to be recognized as one of those WAT implementers, no? Whether again there's WAT program in DepEd or none, we can be proudly saying that we have been doing and delivering our function in terms of honesty and punctuality. Needless to say, I'd like also to mention that being employees of the government, we have been reciting this every time that we have flag raising, no? COVID or no COVID, this panunumpa sa kawani ng gobyerno, and I would like to recite this, no, for us to be reminded always na it's not only during June month or WAT month that we have been doing honesty and punctuality or promptness in terms of our services. So to be reminded and to refresh everyone, this has been our panunumpa as kawani ng gobyerno, no? Kay kawani ng gobyerno, tungkulin ko ang maglingkod ng tapat at mahusay. So tapat at mahusay, tapat is honesty, no? Mahusay is again related with promptness and punctuality, because you cannot be doing your duties and functions in a mahusay way if you are not reporting to work punctually and promptly. Ako'y papasok ng maaga, this is still honesty and promptness, no? Ako'y papasok ng maaga at magtatrabaho ng lampas sa takdang oras kung kinakailangan. This is honesty, no? Coming to work promptly and early, and even working beyond the required number of hours. This is already what we are doing. No, we do not have to be having WAT and June month to be saying that we are WAT advocates for that matter. Magsisilbi ako ng magalang at mabilis sa lahat ng nangangailangan. This is still honesty without anyone looking at us. Hindi na kailangan tinitingnan ni superintendent, tinitingnan ni principal, lahat ng mga teachers, no? Just to ensure that we are WAT advocates and we are advocating WAT, or we are conscious of WAT in everything that we do in work. Pangangalagaan ko ang mga gamit, kasangkapan at iba pang pag-aari ng pamahalaan. This in itself is honesty, no? Magiging pantay at makatarungan ang pakikitungo ko sa mga lumalapit sa aming tanggapan. Pantay is honesty. Makatarungan is still honesty, no? Magsasalita ako laban sa katiwalian at pagsasamantala. So this is still honesty. Hindi ko gagamitin ng aking panunungkulan sa sarili kong kapakanan. Still on honesty, no? Hindi ako hihingi o tatanggap ng suhol. Still is honesty. Sisikapin ko madagdagan ang aking talino at kakayahan upang ang antas ng paglilingkod sa bayan ay patuloy na maitaas. Basically, honesty pa rin ito. Sapagkat ako isang kawani ng gobyerno at tungkulin ko ang maglingkod ng tapat. So tapat, matapat, honesty pa rin yan, no? At mahusay sa bayan ko at sa panahong ito. Ako at ang aking mga kapwa-kawani ay kailangan tungo sa isang maunlad, masagana at mapayapang Pilipinas. So you see, being honest, being time conscious is a road, no? Our avenues, our rooms for us to have a developed, progressive, and orderly country, no? Ganun din sa organization. For the schools to be developed, progressive, and orderly, everyone must be honest and punctual, no? Time conscious. So sa harap ninyong lahat, ako'y taus-pusong nanunumpa. So every day we are reciting this and are supposed and are expected to be doing every day, day in and day out of our work. So yun, as I say, we do not have to wait for June to be able to tell the whole world that we are time and honest conscious workers, no? As far as the student is concerned, I say, being honest and being time conscious, we have been reciting this also daily sa pag-recite natin sa Panatang Makabayan, and I would like to recite again, no, Panatang Makabayan, for us to be refreshed and find lines in the Panatang Makabayan that really emphasize time and time consciousness and honesty, no? So this is our panatang makabayan. Iniibig ko ang Pilipinas. Ito ang aking lupang sinilangan. Ito ang tahanan ng aking lahi. Ako'y kanyang kinukupkup at tinutulungan upang maging malakas, maligaya at kapaki-pakinabang. Bilang ganti, diringgin ko ang payo ng aking mga magulang. This is being good, no? Honesty and respect is always associated. Respect to elders and parents and to authorities is always associated with being honest, no? And being a good person. Susundin ko ang mga tuntunin ng aking paaralan. And what are the mga tuntunin ng mga paaralan? The policies in school? Time consciousness, honesty, no? Tutuparin ko ang mga tungkulin ng isang mamamayang makabayan at masunurin sa batas. So honesty pa rin, no? Obedience. Obedience is always associated with honesty. And then when you are time conscious, when you obey the policies of the school, so for example, submission of requirements on time, answering your modules on time and honestly, supposedly, no? This is part and parcel of your being obedient to the policies of the schools. Paglilingkuran ko ang aking bayan ng walang pag-iimbot at ng buong katapatan. So take note of the word katapatan, ha, in all honesty. Serving the schools with all honesty and even the country. Sisikapin ko maging isang tunay na Pilipino sa isip, sa salita at sa gawa. So in other words, if you would like to become a true citizen of the country, contributing to the development of the country, you can always be doing honest and time-conscious acts, no? Because again, in terms of word, deed, and thoughts, ang pagiging honest at pagiging time-conscious is not only up to saying, I'm time-conscious, I'm coming to school on time, I'm doing my work honestly. It has to be imbued in terms of isip, sa salita, words that come out of your mouth. At of course, it is exemplified by your acts and deeds, no, as a good student. I would also say na being honest and time conscious is not only embodied in your recitation of the Panatang Makabayan, no, during the flag raising ceremony, but this is also embodied in your being a Girl Scout and Girl Scout. So take note sa Girl Scout law, ano ang number 1 na law natin? A Girl Scout's honor is to be trusted. So honor yan siya, trust. There can never be trust without honesty, no, being seen in you, no? And you can never be honorable man or girl or boy if you are not trustworthy, if you are not honest, no? And then ano ang last na BSP and GSP law na to? A Girl Scout or a Boy Scout is clean in thought, words, and in deeds. And so, hindi ka magiging honest, hindi ka tatawaging honest, kundi malinis ang pag-iisip mo, hindi malinis ang puso mo, hindi malinis ang mga gawa mo. So, yun, ha? So, all you have to do is just be a good girl, be a good Boy Scout, be a good boy be a good son and child, no, be a good child to your parents, be a good learner, be a good student, be a good pupil to to the school. That in itself is already exemplifying WAT.C.H, no? Consciousness, that we advocate consciousness, time consciousness, and honesty in everything that we do, no? So having said all those, I wish everyone, no, even if I am saying na it does not have to say, we do not have to wait for June in order to advocate time consciousness and honesty, but every month, every day should be a day for observing honesty and time consciousness. Having said all this, I wish everyone again a fruitful celebration of June being the WAT.C.H Advocacy Month, and I hope again that we will be instilling among ourselves and our students that again, we do not have to wait for June to be advocating honesty and time consciousness, but rather let us make every day as an avenue and a chance to be doing honest and conscious of time in everything that we do. Having said all this, I wish again to say good morning to each and everyone.
Ate ko, ma'am. Maraming salamat po, Ginang Francisca R. Padlan at Dr. Josephine L. Padul. Ngayon naman, sabay-sabay tayong mamangha. Pagmasdan natin ang pagpapakitang gilas na ibibigay sa atin ng Tuason Dance Society. Susundan naman ito ng isa pang inspirasyonal na mensahe na ibibigay sa atin ni Ginoong Kenneth de Lehencia.
The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. We don't need no water. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. We don't need no water. We make it burn. We say burn, burn, burn. So let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. We make it burn. We say burn, burn, burn. So let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Yo.
Kerosene flow, gasoline supreme, bro. You can call me Pyro. Watch out how my fire glow. We don't need no H2O. Gotta get it up and smoke. I done did it twice before. Bet that chick take off her clothes. You know I don't love them with a hose. I'm more like flames, so I get low. All in your grill, brand new Choco. Better make the world do the stop, drop, roll. Gotta make it burn for the whole damn globe. You can feel the heat, should I stop? Hell no. Everything blazing out of control. Look at the roof, it's on fire for sure.
The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. We don't need no water. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. We don't need no water. We make it burn. We say burn, burn, burn. So let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. We make it burn. We say burn, burn, burn. So let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Yo.
My courtesy to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Joseph L. Fadul, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Melanie Pistachio, our Chief of the SGOD, Dr. Josefina B. Palaca, our Chief from the CID, Dr. Christine C. Bagakay, our school head, our teaching and non-teaching force in attendance, our learners, parents, our local government unit, and other stakeholders, a watchful day to each and everyone. Personally, I am very happy to inform you that Tagum City Division is really soaring high in the implementation of the program. In fact, we are recognized in championing the advocacy from the central office. And with your initiatives and engagement in school, you have a clear vision of producing honest and time-conscious individual who will soon become the leaders of the next generation. Let's be reminded that valuing time and honesty are two types of discipline that we need to inculcate among our Filipino learners. These are the traits that they need to practice and master to become successful and disciplined citizens of the world. I would like to convey my gratitude to the school head and the rest of the team, our learners, our parents, and other stakeholders for helping hand in hand in the implementation. Kay kabalo ko dili gid na siya mabuhat ko ang school head lang, ang teacher lang, but kauban natong mga ginikanan o kato ang kabatan-unan. But let's not forget that what we are doing is for education or the delivery of basic quality education to our learners. And I would like to congratulate everyone in advance for a very successful kick-off program. I wish you good luck and looking forward for more engagement with you in the future. Congratulations.
Maraming salamat, Tuason Dance Society. Maraming salamat din sa iyo, Ginoong Kenneth De Lehencia. Sa puntong ito, tunghayan naman natin ang launching of different activities ng Jose Tuason Jr. Memorial National High School Project W.A.T.C.H. Hindi hadlang ang pandemya upang makamit ang minimithing pag-asa. Narito ang iilan sa mga kaganapan sa paaralan na nilahukan ng Jose Tuason Jr. Memorial National High School Project W.A.T.C.H.
Tila ko'y nakalutang nasa langit, ngunit lumulo sa iyong mga bibig. Ako hanggang dito lang tayo, hindi pababayaan ang daang tinatagalitan. Umabot tayo hanggang dulo, at ikaw nang mahigit, aabutin natin ang mga tala. Sanding ng mga talala, pilit ako sa'yong mga mata. Sanding ng iyong mga batay, lahanan ko sa pagkakaya.
Señorita, come with me. Belong on me, my dear. Come on with me, we go party. Let's go turn it upside down. Everybody looking dance, 'cause they only want to be below right now. My señorita. Savage love. Did somebody break your heart? Looking like an angel, but you're savage love. When you kiss me, I know you don't get two fucks, but I still want that. You're savage love. You're savage love. You're savage love. You can use me, 'cause I still want that. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Baby, paminawa, kining akong kantahan para dili sa imo ha. Sultian ka sa akong pagbati, ikan kini sa akong kasing-kasing. Baby, love ka. Baby, love ka. Baby, love ka. Ikaw ra jud, wala ilain pa. Pag-igugma ko kanimo, murag tambot suga aso-aso. Pag-igugma ko kanimo, busog kaayo ka buto-buto. Pag-igugma ko kanimo, murag tambot suga aso-aso. Pag-igugma ko kanimo, busog kaayo ka buto-buto.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chillin' with my homie. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chillin' with my
It really hurts ang magmahal ng ganito. Kung sino pang pinili kong hindi makuha ng buo, hanggang gano'n na lang nga kailangan ko itong tanggapin. Nasa puso mo meron nang ang ibang umaangkin, at alam ko na rin na mayroon ang nagmamayari sa pag-ibig sa iyo. Ako itong nakikihari, at ano man ang I'm gonna get我们一起学猫叫。
At sa pagtatapos ng ating virtual kick-off, ako ay mag-iiwan ng isang kasabihan. Bilang isang guro, hinihikayat ko ang aking mga kasamahan, pahalagahan natin ang oras at katapatan. Gawin natin itong susi ng kapayapaan at kaunlaran, hindi lamang sa sarili, kundi sa buong sambayanan. Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Ako ang inyong tagapagdaloy ng programa, Ginoong Kim P. Navarro, nagsasabing paalam!